It is the end of July, and that means my favorite season, aka the best season, is right around the corner, fall. So we are prepping for all things fall this week. And lucky for you, if you are tuning in when I upload this, you are just in time for the first launch of the year. August 1st will be the first fall launch. I'm doing just a rolling fall launch this year instead of one major big fall release. So whatever fall and Halloween goodies I have done will be added to that Friday's release, and it will happen every Friday in August. So August 1st being the first Friday, aka being the first official day most people celebrate fall. We had to have a release. We just had to. So if you're tuning in on time, make sure you check that out tomorrow. But if you're tuning in a little later, make sure you add your name and email to our VIP email list, because I will be sending emails as a reminder for when these products go live, and you don't want to miss out. A lot of them are one of a kind and items I probably won't make again. I don't know if I will ever make painted pumpkins again after this season, to be honest. I love them. I just have a really big collection of them, and as I'm switching to less craft shows and more art shows, they don't really fit in that genre as well. So yeah, this might be the last year I'm doing them. That just hit me. That's kind of sad. We'll see. But anyway, they're always one of a kind no matter what. So if you find one that you fall in love with, please make sure you grab it. And I would love to see pictures of how you're decorating for fall so far this season. As we know, no fall workshop day would be complete without starting with a pumpkin coffee. So I need to go grab that. So I think first thing I'm going to do in the shop today is finish some of the things I had already started. We have some frames to get on some items. I can't technically finish them because I have to paint some pieces to finish the sign, but it is something I want to have in this first little launch just to see how they go. So we're going to be getting those done. So let's frame those up now, and then we'll prep for carved signs. We'll get them sanded and painted. And then we'll probably have to go upstairs to start working on some painted pumpkins. This year, I really wanted to focus on adding some painted items to my fall collection. Now, I am working on a ton of customs this year, so my fall collection isn't as hefty as it normally is, but I'm really proud of the ones that I did end up finishing with this witchy pumpkin stack. I think he turned out really, really cute, and this is an idea I've had forever. I just really haven't had the time to execute it. And honestly, I feel like I'm just struggling in general to get anything painted and done of all the fun ideas I have, but I'm working through a very large list of customs, which is great. Cannot complain about that, but I secretly do love just sitting down and painting. Something about it is just really relaxing to me, and honestly, my mind can kind of just wander, which I obviously can't do with woodworking and all the tools. So I appreciate and love anytime I can just sit down and get a couple paintings in, whether it's an hour or multiple hours in the middle of night like this one was. It's just very relaxing to me. What is up, guys? I am sitting here editing this video and I just wanted to give a little explanation of what I'm doing next. So as a decor slash art business owner, I always love to go to the big box stores and just see what is trending for holidays coming up. So these clips are all taken in July, so some of the Halloween was pretty sparse, to be honest. But my boyfriend and I had a great time just shopping around, and I love Halloween, so I did end up purchasing some as well. But this is just my journey into a couple different stores to see what they had for Halloween, what they had for spooky season, and kind of like what the trended themes were for this year, for 2025. If you want to do a little shopping with me, that's what the rest of this video is going to be. And I thought it was a lot of fun. It's definitely an excuse for me to, one, go shopping, but also do some market research into what is happening and what trends are going on. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you are loving what I'm putting out for spooky season so far. Bye! All right, the first stop was at home, and they are known for their giant inflatables. So as soon as you walk in, you just saw all the inflatables, which is so fun and a little crazy. I mean, we don't have room for anything like this, but they are huge. And of course they had aisles and aisles of just traditional fall, whether it's the pumpkins or the wreaths, but I specifically was looking for Halloween. They had a huge display of like all things skeletons, so skeleton heads, different animals, like so many animals that you could even think of, which really isn't my vibe, but they were really showcasing this theme specifically. And then I find the aisle with some cutesy Halloween, so this is definitely a little more my vibe. The smiling ghost, the ghost in floral fields, definitely more my vibe. These are all outdoor signs, so I didn't need any of those. And then I found my section. Like, how cute are all these ghosts? I'm obsessed with these Christmas trees that are new. I feel like this year I've never seen anything like that. And the traditional, like, white, black, orange is my go-to theme, so I was in heaven in this section for sure. I also am obsessed with this grumpy pumpkin. I don't know why, he's just so cute. They also had a section of what I'm calling kind of like black magic, where it's like the black cats, the potion bottles, black skulls with the little palm reading, haunted Halloween houses, and this is a theme I've seen before, but they definitely had a full section of just this kind of vibe, which honestly I didn't see much of in any other store. And then we went to Home Goods. Like I said, this was still in July, so they had some Summerween stuff, which was really fun and cute for people that keep their house spooky all year round. And I kept seeing the pastel Halloween everywhere. Again, not my vibe, but very cutesy, very pink, purple pastels with glitter. They had these cute pink ghost pillows and blankets all over. Honestly, Home Goods had a ton of the pastel Halloween. I was very much looking for the traditional Halloween or maybe even a vintage Halloween. I really like the vibes of the vintage Halloween, but I'll show you here soon what I ended up grabbing from each store. All right, guys, we have the haul. All right, clipping up. So I am hands-free for this haul. So two places we bought was At Home and Home Goods. We did stop at Marshall's and Michael's as well, but honestly, they did not have as much stuff as I would have liked. So we really spent most of our time and money at Home and Home Goods. Honestly, Home Goods was pretty late as well, but what can you do? Also, I am losing my daylight, so I'm gonna try and roll through this as fast as I can and give you guys what I got. Spoiler alert, it's a lot of ghosts. I love a good ghost. I need to broaden my horizons, but I found a lot of cute ghosts. So first up At Home, first thing we picked up was the cute little ghosty. Oh, and he has some scratches on the back. See, this is one thing you have to be careful about at home. Like, I found so many that had, like, I don't know if you can see, little scratches or just like little paint marks. I might be able to get that off. I don't even know. I guess they'll get like banged up eventually, but like, I feel like when you're spending that much on it, that's disappointing. Anyway, cute little ghosty soap. So this is gonna go in our kitchen as our soap dispenser for the holidays. Next little thing, wrapped up in paper, another cute little ghost. He has like kind of a shine to him, a little metallic. I figured because he's so short that he's gonna be a great layering piece to something bigger. And he was only $6. So of course I got this little shiny cute ghost. He was with like the pastel section as well. So they had like all the glittery disco ball things and he was hiding in there. So the pastel Halloween is not my vibe, but he definitely is. And then next thing, I got this light up pumpkin stack. I was a little questioning if like this bow made it a little too rustic for me, but honestly, it's just hot glued on. So if I don't like it later, I can probably take it off or make it black or something like that. But I did love the stack. I did love that it lights up, which I don't have batteries in it yet, but we will get there soon enough. If you can't tell, I'm into very cutesy Halloween. I don't love super spooky. I don't love skeletons. I love cute, but I also love a little spook. And last but not least, because he is my absolute favorite, because he's so freaking cute, the light up ghost holding a pumpkin with the cutout bats on it. Again, don't have any batteries in him yet, so sorry about that. But how cute is he? And he has like little blush on him. Again, I had to like go through all of them to find one that didn't have a bunch of marks on it. I think the white is just really hard, probably the way they pack everything, but how adorable. I don't know where he's going yet, probably the kitchen, but he's just so cute. He just makes me happy when I look at him. I'm like, he's like a little child. Like, how cute. All right, next is Home Goods. I almost left without this, and then I said, I am going to have buyer's regret if I do not leave with this. And he does not come back. But the Martha Stewart faux fur ghost pillow. And it's like pretty big. This is a big pillow. Am I nervous because he is all white? Yes, very. Did I say if I try and take a nap on him with makeup, I will punish myself? Yes. Yes, I did. How can I leave him on the shelf? Like, come on. He is too adorable. So I'm going to put him back in the bag so I don't get him dirty here outside. But one of my favorite... Oh, Moose, are you trying to get the ghost? My dog is currently thinking this is a dog toy. I was eyeing this up for a while, and again, I kind of turned around and said, I'm not gonna get it. It's a little more than I would like to spend on this. And then I said, how many Halloweens are we really gonna get on this earth? We don't know. We don't know. And do I need this? No, absolutely not. Does it fit the ghost aesthetic? Yes. Yes, it does. So this is the Stonehouse Seasonal Faux Fur Throw. Something about the fuzz and the faux fur. Come on. Come on. It's just so snuggly. And I convinced my boyfriend by saying, can't you just picture our nephews coming over who also love ghosts and just snuggling with us in this big cozy blanket? It's a 50 by 70, so it is a fairly long blanket, which is nice. Oh, I just can't wait. This is gonna be so cozy and fun. Last thing I got was the Rachel Zoe kitchen towel set. She had a bunch of different sets, which I like that they come matching and come in a set of 3. These are also like a waffle towel, which I do like, and I probably will use like the black one as an actual towel. We all know decorative towels are not used as actual towels. We have brown waffle towels right now that we use for just like drying and things like that. So I do like that this has like a functional and decorative use. I also figured out I'm very into like the vintage vibe, and the fact that this is kind of like a cream, rusty orange. I feel like it's giving vintage Halloween, which I really, really like. So not ghost, we're getting there, we're expanding. We have a lot of Christmas decor, but not really a lot of Halloween. Actually, really no Halloween at all. We have some fall, but I'm gonna intermix the two. And I said, this is my year, this is my season. We are getting Halloween, and we did not disappoint for this first haul. Thank you for hanging out with me if you've made it this far, and please subscribe and like this video so I can continue to make videos like this and share my channel with more of you. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.